Hey Mark, welcome back to English Podcast where we take everyday situations and turn them into powerful English lessons. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Mark. Today's topic is one that every mom listening will immediately relate to: family holidays. Or more specifically, why a family holiday is not a holiday for mom. If you're a mom right now, you're probably nodding your head already. And if you're a B2 or C1 English learner, get ready. We've packed this episode with amazing phrases, idioms, and vocabulary you can use right away. We'll tell you exactly what each expression means as we go, so no need to pause and Google anything. So just sit back and enjoy.
Alright, let's dive in. So Mark, have you ever gone on a family trip and watched the mom in the family running around like a headless chicken?
Oh, absolutely. Running around like a headless chicken. That's a brilliant idiom, Chloe. It means moving frantically in all directions without a clear plan, like a panicking chicken. And honestly, that's what family holiday prep looks like. While dad is just chilling on the sofa looking at holiday brochures, mom is making to-do lists, packing bags, booking appointments, and mentally keeping track of 17 different things at once. You know what we call that in English? Mental load. It's the invisible, exhausting work of organizing a family, not just doing tasks, but remembering, planning, and anticipating everything that needs to be done.
Yes, and the mental load doesn't take a holiday itself. Here's a great phrase: the devil is in the details. It means the small details are the most difficult and important part of any plan. And with family travel, the details are endless. Think about it: sunscreen, kids' snacks, nappies, the favorite toy that cannot under any circumstances be forgotten, the medication, the travel documents. It's a military operation. Now let's talk about packing for a second. Mark, how much luggage would you say a solo traveler normally needs?
One bag, maybe a carry-on. Simple, effortless.
Right, now add a partner, 2 kids, a pushchair, a baby bag, a car seat, and enough snacks to feed a small army, and suddenly it looks like you're moving house. Looks like you're moving house, a great informal phrase meaning you've packed so much it seems like a permanent relocation, not a holiday. Mums on the Net Mums discussion board often describe this exact feeling. Mums online talk about it being an expedition rather than a getaway. An expedition is a long, organized journey with a purpose, like exploring the Amazon jungle. A getaway is a quick, light escape for fun. And that gap between expedition and getaway is exactly the problem. Mum sets off expecting a getaway but ends up leading an expedition. No wonder she comes back more tired than before. Here's a key phrase: just go with the flow. It means to relax and accept whatever happens without resisting. A lot of experienced mums say this is their #1 survival tip.
Go with the flow is so useful in everyday English. You can say, I stopped trying to control everything on the trip and just went with the flow. It works in work situations too. We didn't have a fixed plan, so we just went with the flow. Okay, so the packing is done, the car is loaded. Now comes travel day, so imagine it's 5 in the morning. Dad is in the car, engine running, music on. Mom is doing one final sweep of the house, checking windows, turning off plugs, looking for the stuffed rabbit that somehow got left behind. One final sweep, meaning one last check or inspection of the entire place. It comes from the military. Soldiers sweep an area to check it's clear. Mums do this before every single trip. And once they're finally on the road, comes the classic, "Are we there yet?" From the kids, approximately every 7 minutes. Let's learn a phrase here: to keep someone entertained. It means to occupy someone's attention so they're not bored or disruptive. On a long drive, keeping the kids entertained is a full-time job in itself. And if the kids are fighting in the backseat, you might hear mom say, "That's enough," or, "I've had it up to here." "I've had it up to here" is a brilliant idiom. It means you've reached your absolute limit of patience. You can't tolerate any more. You can also say, "I'm at my wit's end." That means you've run out of ideas and patience completely. Very useful in English. I'm at my wit's end trying to sort out these travel delays. Alright, they've arrived. The hotel room is lovely. Mom takes one look at the beautiful view and thinks, finally, this is it. This is my moment. And then a child spills their juice on the white bedspread. Another one starts crying because the pillow smells funny. And the youngest needs a nappy change immediately. Back to square one. Back to square one means returning to the very beginning after a failure or interruption. It comes from old board games. So even on holiday, mom is right back to square one. Here's another great phrase, burning the candle at both ends. It means working so hard, for so long, that you're exhausting yourself from every direction. Most mums on holiday are burning the candle at both ends. Early mornings with the kids, late nights once they've settled. And poolside? Mom can't just relax. She's slathering sunscreen on children who won't stay still, watching the shallow end for safety, distributing snacks, and fanning herself with the same hat she's been wearing for 3 years. Notice the verb, to slather. It means to spread a thick layer of something all over a surface. She slathered sunscreen on the kids. Very vivid, very natural English. Meanwhile, Dad is asleep on the sun lounger with a book on his face. And this, Chloe, is what they call a busman's holiday. A busman's holiday? This is a fantastic idiom. It means a holiday where you end up doing the same work you do every day. The phrase comes from old bus drivers who spent their days off riding buses for fun. So a mum on holiday doing mum work, it's literally a busman's holiday.
So what's the solution? Some mums online have a very practical take. They say, lower the bar. Lower the bar means reduce your expectations or standards. Instead of expecting a luxury spa retreat, expect a memory-making trip. Instead of personal rest, expect shared adventures, however chaotic they are. And actually, this mindset shift can be really powerful. In English, we say, manage your expectations. It means don't set yourself up for disappointment. Be realistic about what's likely to happen. And there's a related phrase, don't bite off more than you can chew. It means don't take on more than you can handle. If you're traveling with 3 kids under 5, maybe the 15-hour flight to Thailand is not the first trip to take. Solid advice for life, not just travel. Don't bite off more than you can chew, over-promising, over-committing. Most people can relate to that. But here's where it gets beautiful, Mark. Because despite all of this, despite the chaos, the luggage, the sunscreen battles, the sleepless nights, mums still do it. Year after year. Why? Because of the moments. Those small, perfect, unplanned moments. A child seeing the ocean for the very first time. A toddler laughing at a wave that just knocked them down. Pure, unfiltered joy. And when you experience that, when you see the world through your child's eyes, all the stress melts away. Melts away is a beautiful phrase. It means disappears gradually and completely, like snow on a warm day. Here's a wonderful idiom for this. Every cloud has a silver lining. It means that even in difficult or unpleasant situations, there's always something positive to find. The cloud is the chaos. The silver lining is the memories. And you know what, Mark? These trips, messy, exhausting, imperfect as they are what make up the tapestry of childhood. Tapestry literally means a woven fabric picture. As a metaphor, it means a rich, complex collection of experiences woven together to form something beautiful. One day the kids will look back and say, remember that trip where everything went wrong? And that will be their favorite story.
Thanks, Chloe. Now let's do a quick vocabulary roundup. This is your chance to lock in everything you've learned today. Okay, number 1. Worn to a frazzle. This means completely and utterly exhausted, both physically and emotionally. After the holiday, she was worn to a frazzle. You can also just say, frazzled. Number 2. Counting down the days. It means eagerly waiting for something to arrive, usually something you're excited about or desperately need. She was counting down the days until the kids went back to school. Number 3. Survival tricks, informal ways of getting through a difficult situation. Not just surviving but finding clever strategies. Share your best survival tricks for long-haul flights with toddlers. Mums, and everyone who loves a mum, drop your best travel disaster story or survival trick in our community thread. We want to hear it all, the good, the bad, and the spectacularly chaotic. And if this episode made you smile, share it with a fellow mum who needs it today. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, every messy family holiday is just a beautiful story in the making. Take a deep breath, keep packing that bag, and we'll see you in the next episode.